Hello, Leo. This is your spirit. I'm sorry, I zoned out for a second. This is your spiritual reading for February 2018. I hope you're doing amazing. So, your reading today. I see that you're taking a rest. But I feel like there's an aspect of your life that you're taking a rest on and paying attention to other things. Like there's something that you're missing. And it feels to me like you're out of balance. Almost like you don't want something to fail. Maybe something had went wrong. Nope. You just don't want something to fail. And I'm going to tell you this energy is very confusing. I feel because you're teeter-tottering between different things. Okay. So I feel like in January, it feels like something happy happened to you. Maybe you spent a lot of time with friends. It just feels like good energy. Being surrounded by good energy and love and having hope. But it also feels to me like that hope is a delusion or an illusion that kind of that you made for yourself. Not that that's bad, but it's just like this means that everything's going to be perfect, and that's not really what happened. It's just like one moment or a good month because it was time for you to have it, Spirit. It was time for you to have a good moment, to know that you're appreciated, to know that you're going on the right path. Yes. Okay. So this month is going to be about snapping back into reality, paying attention to things, and making good decisions. Like there are things that you need to pay attention to. There are things that you need to wake up to. Things that you need to be aware of before they explode or before they build up to a point where it's really hard for you to deal with. Going into March, you might not be everyone's favorite. This may be a problem for you because you do want everybody to be on your side and you're going to miss that camaraderie or happiness that you had in January. But there are some things this month that you need to focus on and deal with to take into the rest of the year, especially March. Okay. I feel like I said, you're not going to get that joy, that happiness, that camaraderie as you had, and you're not going to like that this month. But just know that things change, things happen for a reason, okay? There are going to be things that you used to give to, or you feel like you should give to, whether it was equal give and take or not, that you're going to have to walk away from. It's going to be really hard for you to do because that was a part of your life, or you felt like there was some sort of equal thing happening there now. But it's time for you to walk away from it because it's just time. Okay? If you're waiting on someone to come back into your life, they will this month and will try to give to you. But like I said, it's about you making the proper judgments on whether or not to keep this in your life or not. Is this going to help you for the future? You might not want to let it go, but you may have to let it go. For most of you, you are going to have to let it go. The other half, you're going to have to retweak the situation. To retweak the situation to have some sort of balance or hope or healing. Like, it's going to have to be renewed in a way if you keep that in your life. Okay? For those of you that are going back to school for work, this is the month that you're picking that back up. This is that month where you're doing a little bit more for yourself. Finishing school, going back to school, using a degree that you got. Using a degree that you got in school that you weren't using before. Why? Because you feel like it's blocking your happiness. Because it's time for you to do that. That's what will make you happy. And I feel like there were delays in it before, and now you're getting over those delays and moving forward. Why? Because it's time for you to gain your power back this month, right? To make better judgments, to pick up things that you had lost faith on or forgot about, because that's what this month is about. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so this is a time to not be so heavy on yourself as well. There's a lot of heavy energy going on this month for you, and it's time for you to open yourself up, okay? This is a good time to put things around you that make you happy, people that make you laugh, situations that make you laugh. Oh, that's my tea. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. I always got a teapot on. Always, almost. Okay. So, keep the humor. That's where we were. Keep the humor in us in the situation because, like I said, it's going to be a rough month for you. Okay. So just remember to be happy. Keep things around you that make you happy. This reminds me of something, and maybe this can help you out. When I moved out for the first time, and I mean, like, I really was an adult, and I had my own apartment, and not when you start, when you stop getting used furniture and buy your own stuff, like that kind of becoming an adult. I decided that in my place, I only wanted to surround myself with things that made me happy, things that made me joyful. I didn't want to half-ass, as they say, excuse me if cursing offends you, anything. I didn't, if I got something used or from a thrift store, I wanted it to be magic. Like, how you see something, you're like, oh my God, I love that. That's so wonderful. And then I will buy it. And that's how I am now. I will only surround myself with things that make me happy. Things that I love. Things that I want to come home and smile every day. I want to come home and be cleansed of all the energy that I get from other people and other lives, and come home and realize that this is mine. These are the things that make me happy, right? So I feel like that would be good for you. that aspect of it will be good for you, because you're going through some tough times. You're going through some tough, it's like you're going through a thought process right now, making a lot of decisions and a lot of changes, and it's about moving forward and building a future for yourself. Okay? So I feel like there are things around you that need to make you happy because you are reinventing yourself, right? So just remember that to only bring things into your life that make you happy, whether that be people or objects or situations. I mean, there are going to come some times where some things happen and you have to deal with them, but that doesn't mean that they have to mold you, okay? You leave them where they are. Let's be honest, okay? Now, realize that where you're walking forward or walking towards, there are things coming into you. I feel like there are going to be magical blessings coming into you, and you're going to be like, who, me? You know, like that kind of thing. But I feel like things are coming into you. You're going to have to fight for them, though. This month, like I said, it's about you making the proper choices and judgments when it comes to your life and being woken up for things that you may have missed out on or not been paying attention to. So you're going to have to work really hard. I feel like you're going to fall deep every now and then, or maybe one good time, into a sadness or a depression or a worry. You may have a couple sleepless nights, but you need to get yourself and snap yourself on out of that, okay? Because that's not going to help you. What it's going to do is keep you in a cycle, and you're going to be like, oh, this isn't going to happen. I'm going to fail, and then you're going to stay there, okay? And then you're going to have to keep relearning this lesson. So it's about getting out of that lesson. Yeah, it's about getting out of that lesson so you can see, so you can start healing, okay? So your oracle card for today, Leo, is actually Go the Distance. How perfect is that? I just want you to know when I pull those out, I don't have them up so I can't see them. But every time I turn them over, I'm like, okay, Spirit's so funny. Okay, so Go the Distance. Oh, that's not it. That's 47, not 17. Okay. Endurance, strength, and the long haul. To bring your dreams to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations of the current experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunity, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Beautiful. Okay, Leo, thank you so much for listening. If you would like a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. That link's in the description box below. I love you very much. I'll see you next month. Love and light. Bye-bye.